guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to put a few quick disclaimers out before we get into this video. Number one, sorry for the lack of makeup on my face. It's actually 9 p.m. on a Wednesday evening and I have done a full day's work and I didn't feel like putting makeup on at 9 p.m. to film this video and then get into bed. So that's why that's happened. Number two, I'm filming on my iPhone because I went to film on my camera and it had no charge and I couldn't wait any longer because the sun is setting. Is there a number three? Nah, probably not. Let's get straight into the video. I have some very exciting packages to open. And the reason I'm filming at 9 p.m. on a workday evening is because I can't wait till the weekend to unbox them. Normally what I would do is check everything out, tell the person that I bought them from on Vinted that everything's fine, and then show you guys in a weekend vlog. But it's been a really long while since I have done an actual unboxing video and like a live unboxing where I'm showing you my reaction. So I wanted to do that. So hence the not so perfect looking video. Not that any of my videos are perfect, but you know what I mean. So which one should we open first? This one came yesterday, so let's do that one. Okay, so one more disclaimer before I start. Both of these parcels are from Vinted and both of them are designer pieces. Now, I just want to put out there that I feel like I got a good deal with both of these, but I am not under the impression that either of these were cheap items. So I just want to say that before we start. And if you're watching this and you're thinking that's not cheap, you're probably right. And in fact, you are right. And that's completely fine. And I agree with you, but they're cheaper than the retail price is what I mean by that. So I don't want anybody thinking that what I paid is a small amount of money to me. It's not. I saved up for both of these things. However, I feel that they are good value compared to the retail price and for the condition that they're both in. So let's get started with this parcel. I'm also so sorry if you can see that I'm in joggers because I just put a nice top on for you. And I'm also sorry if you can't see that I'm in joggers and I just gave away that I'm in joggers. Okay, oh my God, I can already see the box. Okay, let's open this up. It's been so long since I've done like a proper unboxing as well, so it feels really nice to do this with you guys. Does anybody know what this box means? Oh, it's upside down. I don't know if you can see, but it says Gucci. So a little bit more of a backstory. I'm not a super huge Gucci fan. However, when I saw these come up on Vinted, I could not resist them. Plus the price was insane. So yes, these are now in my possession. Here we go. This is my first Gucci shoebox. And yes, it is a pair of shoes. The only other item I own from Gucci is a watch that I was handed down from my great auntie. So this is actually the first thing I've ever purchased from, well, not from Gucci, obviously I got it on Vinted. Now I can't remember, this box is from Alessandro's time at the house, I believe. So that gives us a little bit of a date to when these were originally purchased. But I'm going to try and show you without them falling out. Okay, here we go. I've not seen these at all, obviously, you know that. Anyway, let's just open them. Sorry, I'm too excited. Oh, we thought it was going to be a reveal, but not quite, not quite. Okay, so another thing, they come with the original dust bags and oh, they're silky. I like that. So I've never owned any clothing or anything from Gucci, so I didn't know that. So these are, they've come in their original dust bags, which is beautiful. And I don't know if you can tell from the shape what shoes they are. They smell amazing. This person has very good perfume. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Guys. Oh my God, I finally own them. This is when the realization kicks in. So I purchased from Vinted the Gucci Princetown Mule loafers. These are a cult classic when it comes to Gucci shoes. They have been rerun every season that you can possibly imagine since they came out. I'll try and put some info down across the screen now of when these originally came out. I believe it was under Alessandro's tenure at Gucci. However, I might be wrong. And obviously I do actually believe that there were Gucci loafers before that, like throughout Tom Ford's time, whatever, and even before that. However, I think these particular Princetown ones came out during Alessandro's era at Gucci, but I will correct it on the screen if I'm wrong about that. And I do believe these are from his time, because I think this is his box, because the new boxes are now black with white on them, I believe. So anyway, I'll look all of that up. Like I say, I don't know much about Gucci. I'm not a big Gucci girl, but these are a shoe that I've always wanted in my collection. So the previous owner, I'll tell you about the price as well. As you can see, there is a lot of wear on the inside of the shoe, which was all stated and photographed in the caption on the listed items. So I knew about that. I knew that there was a little scuff on the hardware, but that didn't bother me. And I knew that they had the bottoms soled with rubber at a cobbler's, which I was appreciative of, because these come leather soled, and I would have taken them to get them rubber soled anyway. So that actually doesn't bother me at all. These are in a size 37, which is a UK 4. I'm a 3, 3.5, 4. I can sort of switch between all of them. I don't know what size I am at Gucci, but I just took a chance with these. So you can see that it says Gucci made in Italy there, but I know that this is like quite grubby. However, it doesn't really bother me because that's where my foot's going to be anyway. So I didn't really feel like that was going to mess up the look of the shoe once it's on. And there is creasing obviously in the leather where it's been worn. These have obviously been very, very well loved. But the price that I paid for these was worth it. So let's just get the other one out as well, and I'll just quickly show you the full dust bag. These have definitely been taken on holiday a few times, but obviously that is something that you take into account when you're buying on Vinted, that these items generally have been well loved and used. So here is the other shoe. I'm just going to pop the box down so that we can see them together. And they're in like a very, worn state, but I knew that going into the purchase. And that doesn't really bother me. The bits that worn is on the bottom. She's done me a favour by getting them rubber soled, and the inside is grubby, like I'm not going to dispute that. However, again, that's where my foot's going to be. I am going to clean them. She said she had anti-backed them, but I'm going to clean them again, but that's fine. And then the wear on the leather doesn't really bother me either, because they'll be quite worn in, which is probably going to do me a favour. So yeah, for the price that I paid for these retail, I think originally they were £550, but I think online now they're even higher, maybe even over £600 to buy these new in store. I paid 50 quid. £50. And yeah, I get it. They're worn. They are showing signs of wear. But when my foot is covering this, the top of the shoe just looks like I've owned them. Do you know what I mean? Like that warning leather crease is what would be there for me wearing them anyway, so that doesn't bother me at all. For £50, I couldn't care less. So yeah, I am over the moon with these to finally have these in my collection. I have wanted these since they originally came out, but I actually, when they first came out, must have been, honestly, I remember them being out around the 2010, 2011 era. I remember them being on Tumblr, and I wanted the ones with the rose embroidery on. which I have also found on Vinted for £100 in much better condition than these. And I very nearly bit the bullet and got those. But when she offered me to have these for 50 quid, I just couldn't say no. And I thought to myself, for £50, I can just save up again and get the rose embroidered ones and have like a plain pair and a rose pair, because I didn't know if the rose pair would be harder to style, whereas these are going to be so easy to style. These will go with everything. I mean, not every single outfit, but you know, most outfits these are going to suit because they're nice and simple. So I'm over the moon. I should check if they even fit, but let's have a little go quickly. I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, they're absolutely fine. Oh my gosh, they look good on as well. Yay. I will try and shoot some mod photos at the weekend to put in this section now while I'm talking. But yeah, they are fantastic. Oh my gosh, can't believe that I finally own a pair of Gucci Princetown mules after all these years. These are probably on the list of like things that I've wanted for a really long time, that like teenage Rachel always wanted. So now that I can, I am going back and treating teenage Rachel to all the things that she used to want, because I work incredibly hard and I deserve to do that for her. So yeah, teenage Rachel was very happy about these, and 30-year-old Rachel is also very happy about these. 30-year-old Rachel is happy about these because they're flat. And now we're on to the second package, which is a bigger box. I'm opening them. I didn't actually mean to open that upside down as such, but I'm doing it this way so that nobody sees my address, because I haven't covered it up. Both of these have been wrapped fairly well. Oh, and then they've even put like packaging in, so that's amazing. Very, very well wrapped. I did think the box was big, a bit big for what they were. Okay, so let's have a look. It's a Balenciaga box. How exciting. Oh, it's actually got a photo of the shoes on the side and the original price. That's very handy. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is my second pair of Balenciaga shoes. If you watch me, I recently unboxed a pair of Balenciaga Ceinture boots from 2011, spring summer 2011, which again was a pair of shoes that teenage Rachel would have died for back in the day. So I'm just really, really happy that I managed to get those. I paid £100 for those. No dust bag, no box was the only downside. But yeah, and they do need a couple of repairs, but they have been wearing fine. I absolutely love them, and my heart swells every time I look at them. These, however, are a newer design. So these are, I believe, actually I don't know what year these came out. It says LD22. Does that mean 2022? It could well be. I don't think it was that long ago. When I open them, I'll explain how they are a throwback, but also definitely new. This is a current Balenciaga box, so these are definitely from Demna's era. I don't particularly like Demna, but we're going to put it aside. These are second-hand, so the money's not gone to him. These, again, were purchased on Vinted. It is a pair of shoes, and the most notable thing to remember with this pair is they are brand new. These have never been worn. Never been worn. So let's get ready to open them. They should be in dust bags as well. I forgot that those came with dust bags. These should be in dust bags. They are. This is so fun. Okay, I'm going to take one shoe. So we've even got the care card in there and everything. So we've got two shoes, obviously, and the original dust bag. So I'll quickly show you the dust bag, what that looks like. And oh my god, these I'm really excited for. Okay, ready? Oh, Oh my God, the colour is stunning. Oh my God, I cannot believe these are not worn. Look at that. So these are the Cagole Sandal Flat in the colour Cyan with palladium hardware. Now, also, I'm just going to show you the sole. Completely unworn. Completely unworn. Crazy. It says Balenciaga, made in Italy, size 37, and it's got the BB on the heels. Oh my gosh, I just need to look at them. They're padded as well. They're going to be so comfy. Yay. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. So, eagle-eyed viewers will remember that I have a Balenciaga city bag. Now, mine is dated 2015, so it is a reissue of an original. The originals came out in 2005, but they've never stopped making them. So actually it's not a reissue, it's just like one from a later date. The Balenciaga city bag is one of the most famous items that Balenciaga has ever made. And they have lots of other items that match the city bag look. They then redid the city bag and called it the Cagole, which is what these are named after, Cagole, which was like a smaller version of the Balenciaga city bag, more compact, more structured. I'll put a picture up of it now. You can also get, I think it's called the Phantom City or something like that. This will all be coming up on screen as I talk. So yeah, those were the two reissues of the original city. Mine is in an original looking city bag. I will put pictures up of that as well. So the reason I got these sandals was because the hardware on them matches my city bag, right? And it's even in the darker palladium hardware. Now I believe that the hardware on my city bag is the gunmetal, but it's going to be very, very similar to this. And I don't have the like the textured rivets, but I couldn't turn them down. So, so gorgeous. So I'm going to get the other one out so that you can see both. You've seen the dust bag full. And for those of you that don't know, I'm a nanny. I work as a full-time nanny. I do 51 hours a week. So it's a big, big part of my life. And the family that I work for are taking me to Singapore next month for their family holiday. So I will be working while I'm out there, obviously. But yes, I'm going to Singapore next month. No, I probably won't be filming it for YouTube. Yes, it will be featured on my Instagram photos. So do head over to Instagram now if you don't already, and please go follow me at Rachel Von Hatley if you want to see what I get up to there. Obviously, the children and the family will not be photographed. But you'll see photos of my holiday there. So yeah, I mainly bought these for that because I needed some more pairs of sandals that were comfortable, and yeah, just more sandals basically. I actually have bought 2 other pairs of sandals. Oh my God, I haven't even unboxed those guys, boxed them for you. Anyway, we're going off tangent. These are for that holiday and obviously every summer from now on for the rest of my life. These are absolutely beautiful. They've literally still got the sticker, the leather sticker on the bottom. Now the story behind these, I was texting the girl over Vinted, like messaging her for quite a while, talking to her about getting these because I absolutely loved them. And she said that these were originally £550. So there's all the information if you want to look these up. And I obviously did my research and I made sure that the serial number matched everything when I was looking it up on Google, so that these weren't fake or anything. You can use the Vinted authentication service as well for £10, so gives you peace of mind. But from everything and from what I was looking up, everything checked out. So these originally sold for £550. She bought them on Vinted of somebody who had never worn them for £200 and then sold them to me for 150 quid. Now, I am not saying £150 is cheap for a pair of sandals. I'm aware that that's not the case. However, for what these are, Balenciaga sandals unworn, that matched my handbag. £150 was a no-brainer. I bought them. I saved up for them. I don't just get it out of my wages. Not that it really matters whether I do or not, but these had to be had. So I've got nearly £1,000's worth of shoes sat here, and I paid £200 for both of them. Again, I'm not saying £200 is cheap, but it's pretty good for what we've got. I'm just going to check that these fit, but I think that they should be fine. Yes, they do, and they look incredible. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to wear these with my bag. Again, more shots will hopefully be coming up right now of me wearing these with my bag. Oh my God, they are amazing. The colour is just exceptional. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I can't believe they're unworn. So this is my first pair of like unworn Balenciaga shoes, that's for sure. And my third Balenciaga item now. So that's super fun. So yeah, that is the haul, guys. Say bye. I'm actually sad to be putting them away. I think I'm probably going to get both of these things back out and try them on in the mirror. But yeah, there we go. So we got the Balenciaga Cagole Sandals in Cyan for £150, down from £550. And we got the Gucci Princetown mule loafers for 50 quid, down from over £600. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right. The light is leaving me, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm sorry that it wasn't like presented as well as I'd have liked, but please stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go and follow me on Instagram for outfit pics wearing these. You will soon see me in Singapore wearing them as well, so please head over there and do follow me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and please leave comments down below. What's your favourite Vinted purchase you've ever made? Have you ever shopped on Vinted? If not, why? Because I think today I've proven why you definitely should. And which shoe was your favourite? Let me know down in the comments. It really means a lot to me. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.